For Disney 100 Day 12, it is Lightyear. Now, of course, I have reviewed the film last year when it came out, and did both a free spoiler review and a spoiler review. So this is gonna be a quicker one, and my opinion is still mostly the same. I still like the animation; it's perfect. The action is really good. It's really good. The voice acting is I thought was decent. I thought Chris Evans was good as Buzz, but nothing can beat Tim Allen. And I thought the other characters like Peter Son as Sox is hilarious. He's the best character in the movie. And James Brolin as Zurg is okay. So I'll talk about him later. But and thought the theme was okay. It's not like awesome, but it's pretty decent to listen to, I guess. And I thought the story is um okay. It's not like perfect. I'm not talking about these two things. One is a lot of people in their review said that this doesn't feel so Buzz Lightyear-ish. And I'll be honest with you, I can understand why. But first, I want to talk about like the things that are connected to Buzz besides Buzz himself. Zurg, for the most part, the XL01 is pretty much a reimagining of the Buzz Lightyear spaceship we see in Toy Story. The quotes, of course. The crystallic fusion, which does play a big part in the story, like the crystallic fusion, like from which was a reference in the first Toy Story movie.
We need to prepare my turbo boosters. Do people still use fossil fuels or discover crystalline fusion?
And well, not every quote, because in this movie he doesn't say
You're a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell.
and he doesn't turn Spanish either. Which I was hoping for both of those to be in it, because those are two iconic things about Buzz. Well, one of, other than the To Infinity and Beyond, which plays differently than what we see in the Toy Story movies. But other than that, yeah, there's not much connection to Buzz, because there's new characters. The story's not so Buzz Lightyear-ish. It's like a time travel, like adventure story, sci-fi film, and not like a big epic sci-fi superhero-ish film about Buzz defeating Zurg and his evil schemes to destroy the entire universe. And the other thing is, the first before the movie starts, there's an opening title card that says,
In 1995, Andy got a Buzz Lightyear toy for his birthday. It was from his favorite movie. This is that movie.
and of course, a lot of people who I reviewed the movie said they don't buy it. They think the film is taken too seriously, and for a child to like. And I understand why. It's not like a very exciting or fun, like awesome and entertaining film. It's fun, it's entertaining, but not in the way you expect. It's kind of like Toy Story 3, where some of it the film is fun and entertaining, but for the most part, it's very dramatic and taken very seriously. So I can saying that makes me think this could be Andy's favorite, but at the same time, kind of doesn't. I also think that the movie feels a little too modern for a 1995 movie. It could have been like Tim Allen said,
As an adventure story.
but it's not fully like a fun adventure story exactly. Of course, I had two flaws with the movie. One is the surrender button, which is kind of an odd choice since it doesn't play a massive part in it, though it happened twice. But what happened with Mo Morrison, and it has like this big like raspberry thing, which is weird because that button is for the wings, not for a very thing, grape like thing. And the other flaw thing is that, as many might know, it's probably the most controversial and most hated part of the movie, which is that Zurg is Buzz from the future. Now, of course, I have talked about this in my spoiler review, but I want to talk about it again because I have more flaws about it than most people think. The biggest flaw that most people agree with is the betrayal to Toy Story 2, in which he is Zurg's father, which Zurg is Buzz's father, unlike in here, which is Buzz from the future. And yes, that is true, it's a betrayal. But that's not the main reason, but not that's not the only reason why I think the Zurg twist is not that great. Well, it did shock me, but at the same time, it got me confused. One is, why does Buzz from the future don't give a crap that he's doing bad stuff when he kidnapped Buzz after disagreeing with him to get back to change things? That seems kind of weird. And second, um, I don't know why, but every time old Buzz talks, it feels like more like a father to Buzz instead of Buzz from the future. Like every line has is very sound sounds like something a father would say, and not like an older version of Buzz. Maybe it's just me, but what every line is like something that was written for Buzz's father, and not like older Buzz. That seems weird. So, like I said, well, the old Buzz twist shocked me. It also really confused me too. And of course, there's three credits. One is two of them. The first two are just funny jokes, and the other one is a setup for a sequel that, fortunately, sadly, will never happen since the film did not do well at the box office. And I don't think people care about the film. It just kind of came and went. Like, people like to kind of forgot about it for the most part. But, other than that, yeah, I thought the film was very fun. I really liked the film a lot. Yeah, so that's it. Peace out. Bye. 2023, Day 12 is A Nightmare on Elm Street, the 1984 classic about a killer killing teenagers in their dreams. And I thought this movie was very fun. It's very kind of scary because of Freddy killing teenagers on their dreams, which is pretty horrifying, especially when their injuries and death become a reality. And Freddy Krueger is such a very intimidating and killer, and of course, an icon. And I thought Nancy is a very good protagonist. Like she wants to get Freddy, and that he stopped dreaming, wants to stop sleeping in order to stop Freddy. And she's a very good protagonist. Like a very tries to become. She's the hero of the movie. She's a really good character. And of course, as many know, this is Johnny Depp's first movie. And he kind of plays a part, but not a huge part, since he's the last person to, spoiler alerts, killed off in the movie. And thus he doesn't do much outside to just talk with Nancy for a couple scenes, and Nancy tries to convince Glenn to help her, but he kept sleeping, to which led to his death in a very bloody, gruesome way. A lot of blood has been spurting out of the bed. And of course, like I said, there's a lot of cool kills besides Johnny Depp's. Like the first kill is very scary, very crazy of how the the victim is keep falling, go up the bed room until she dies by after falling down, which led to Rod getting mistaken to be the killer. And of course, I thought Heifer and Robert Englund did a good job as Nancy and Freddy Krueger. And of course, the theme of the movie, the song theme, the the one of the theme song of the movie, is very spooky. It matches the dreamy spookiness of the film. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that's it. Peace out. Bye. Really like this movie. Can't wait for tomorrow because tomorrow is for Freddy's gonna be pissed.